So today I'm going to walk you through a Fireflies feature that honestly so many of you are sleeping on. It's called AskFred, your AI teammate for instant meeting answers, follow-ups, and content. So if you're someone who copy pastes the transcript from Fireflies or downloads the transcript and uploads it on an LLM like Claude or ChatGPT, this video is especially for you because all of that you can do without leaving Fireflies. So let's see what's possible. So once your meeting is over and it gets processed, you have to come to your Fireflies dashboard. You can access Ask Fred in a couple of different ways. One is on your feed right here. You can click this Ask Fred button on feed. There will be a window that opens up here. So you can start asking questions here, or you can go to the Fireflies notebook, open the meeting you want to ask questions from. And you will find AskFred on the right-hand side of the notebook next to transcripts. So if you click this button, there will be a window that opens. I've already asked some questions, but you will see it as a blank window. You'll get some suggestions that you can use and add from the suggested ones, or you can put in your own questions. Now, there are certain types of questions that you can ask. The first type is about the meeting purely, like what were the blockers? What were the action items discussed? Or what did we discuss about the launch? So let's say we want to ask what were the main blockers discussed. It will share the exact blockers discussed. Let's say when is the phase one of launch planned. This is particularly very helpful if you've missed the meeting and you just want to know specific questions about it, or you can simply ask what were the suggestions shared by Alex. Okay, so very clear answers. Phase one of the launch has already been completed. Suggestions shared by Alex on that meeting, so you get all those. Now, this is one set of questions that you can ask from the meeting itself. The second type of questions that you can ask Fred is creating content from the meeting transcript. So if we want to draft a follow-up email to the client from this meeting, we can ask Fred to do that. You have the follow-up email nicely crafted here for you to copy and paste it on your email. You can also automate it. Let's say you anticipate this follow-up or the follow-up emails for or after each of your calls. So if this was a client call and you want to follow up with a client, you can also automate this so that you don't have to repeatedly ask Fred this question. So you automate, there will be a pop-up that appears. You can rename the app. This is basically the AskFred app. You can customize the prompt. You can make it more comprehensive, completely leave that up to you, and then you save it. So every time a meeting is completed, AskFred will automatically generate a follow-up email so that you don't have to ask it separately. Another type of content that can be created is, say, a LinkedIn post or a blog post. It can even be like a Slack message to share with your team. So sky limit, you can just ask to create any content from the meeting. Now, the third type of content can be anything unrelated to meeting as well. You can say that when is the best time to post on LinkedIn? So it will basically answer your question like how GPT or other models would. And there you have it. You don't have to leave Fireflies to ask these questions. Let's say you were not satisfied with this question and you want AskFred to regenerate it. You just click this try again button in this corner and it will regenerate your answer. You can copy this answer, share it with whomsoever you want to. You can like it. I do want to highlight that the AskFred that we're using right now on the notebook will answer questions about this meeting in question. Let's say you want to ask Fred across your meetings, for example, what are the updates for product or marketing, or you want to understand how the team is doing in terms of a particular launch, and that's spread across meetings, or you just want to understand a client behavior, the previous calls, all the previous calls of a particular client. There is a separate video and a guide for it. It's a feature called AskFred Global that helps you query across the meetings. So that is a separate video that we'll be making soon. And yeah, this is about AskFred. You don't have to leave your Fireflies window. You can ask all about your meetings and generic questions right here. Hope this was helpful.